How are you sleeping at night? Do you wake in the morning ready to start the day? Are you refreshed? If not, you may have some sleeping problems. And joining us with some solutions is CEO of Superior Medical Equipment, Olin Fromm. Nice to have you, Olin.
Nice to be here.
You see a lot of people that have sleep problems, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, every day we have people calling us, inquiring about testing or that they've seen a physician and that they've got a prescription for nasal CPAP. And whenever that happens, we're available for them to be able to be the experts and to educate them on the importance of their sleep hygiene or their overall, being able to get a restful night's sleep. And whenever that, is not occurring at night, then their overall health can be decreased by, their quality of life, just their perceived quality of life, as well as just their health, developing hypertension, diabetes, heart problems.
All from not getting the right kind of sleep.
Absolutely.
That's surprising. I bet a lot of people at home don't know that either. So you guys sell some equipment that helps with all kinds of medical challenges that people face in the home, but specifically some of the sleep apnea equipment as well. How did you get into that field? And you're a respiratory therapist. You're certified in this. So how did you get interested in that? Why is that important to you?
Well, believe it or not, I started out in journalism.
Okay.
And my mother was a nurse, and so I ended up going to respiratory therapy school at Parkland, and just found my niche there. It was an experience that being able to help people. It's a rare thing. A lot of times, you are in a career that you're maybe forced into, or just doesn't give you a reward. But being a therapist, you're able to affect people's lives in a positive way. Yeah. And so that's where Superior Medical, we're passionate about. Helping people get a restful night's sleep, and we'll do everything it takes in order to accomplish that.
Yeah, and actually we have a guy here that, as we talk a little bit about some of the challenges that people face when they sleep, it all starts in the physicality of your nasal passages and whatnot. So show us what happens here. I'll let you do the pointing. You show me what happens when people sleep and how this all comes together, and where some of the challenges are in someone's physical nature that can cause problems.
Okay. Well, a lot of times, years ago, we a lot of times would think that a patient that was overweight just had obstructive sleep apnea. And obstructive sleep apnea occurs when the airway is closing over due to the soft tissue in that area. There's tonsils, or their tongue falls back in the airway, occluding the airway or partially occluding the airway, causing the person to work harder to breathe, and can also affect oxygen levels. When it starts affecting the oxygen level, that disrupts the oxygen level in their brain, and that causes an arousal, or that person to get.
They wake up.
They wake
right?
up.
Yeah.
And it can happen 200 or 300 times a night.
200 or 300 times a night.
Yes.
Well, it's no wonder that some people can't sleep then, or they don't get that sleep that they need. And you said it was restorative, and so without that ability to restore your body, that is potentially life endangering, right?
Absolutely, especially if they have some underlying heart problems that can or maybe a kind of blockage in their heart, or even some problems in their brain causing the oxygen level dropping can also cause a stroke. And of course, when it happens in the heart, it can cause a heart attack. And so, keeping that oxygen level normal in the normal areas and not fluctuating. When the oxygen level drops, the heart rate goes up, so the heart is not resting during the night. And but all the studies are showing how important it is for us to be able to get that restorative sleep.
So again, the airway gets blocked, and that's where the devices come in. They get diagnosed, right. And then they come in and they see you for some of these devices. Let's talk real briefly about you have a pillow over here, for example, that helps with CPAP. So first of all, what is CPAP?
Well, CPAP is an acronym. It stands for Continuous Positive Airway Pressure. Mm-hmm. And so a device is applied to their nose, or their mouth and nose, and a positive airway pressure is applied to keep the airway open through the night, so that it doesn't have those disruptions in the oxygen levels. Mm-hmm. as well as the CPAP pillow is just a product that we carry for a person that is using a CPAP device, so that keeps their head at a good angle, as well as allowing enough room for a mask. Yeah. But most people can get away with just a regular pillow that they're normally used to.
Yeah, and so that's one of the things that they can talk to you about if it comes time to actually have a CPAP. That is one of the devices that we're looking at. Some of these here, some are smaller, some are a little bit bigger. You can help with them with that. You've got devices that help with not only the positioning of your body when you're wearing the CPAP, but also some really great information too about what you do when you've got these kinds of problems. Mm-hmm. So what a great opportunity to come see the experts. So we appreciate it. Owen Fromm, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Mr. Fromm is the CEO of Superior Medical Equipment in Charleston. We're going to be visiting with him continuously for the next couple of months and talking about our sleep challenges. So in the meantime, if you want to check out more information about Superior Medical and some of the services that they offer to help you get a better night's sleep, go to our website at ciliving.tv.